Hey everyone, this is Riven Blade with another AEW Elite General Manager challenge tutorial. So we are doing challenge number 7 called Started from the Bottom. You got 5 weeks to make something out of nothing. It says you start the campaign with no fans and low funds. So kind of a started from the bottom, now we're here kind of story in this challenge. So let's click the clipboard to see the objectives. So we have to achieve a total of $200,000 in money by week 5, achieve a total of 500,000 in fans by week 5, and a total of 100 in morale total by week 5. So let's look at the roster we're starting off with. You always got the same roster: Jericho, Shida, Matt Jackson, Butcher, Abaddon, Chuck Taylor. So what we're going to do, we're not going to buy any wrestlers in the first week. We only have $30,000, which actually gives us enough to run 3 singles matches. So what I'm going to do is start with a men's match, and I think the highest profile match I can run here is probably Jericho versus Jackson, given their popularity. So I'm going to save that for my main event. Let's start off with Chuck Taylor taking on the Butcher. Next we'll have the women's match of Abaddon taking on Hikaru Shida. And finally, we're going to book that match between Jericho and Matt Jackson. So, and then we're just going to run that. While that happens, I just want to tell you guys, I'm going to skip the show. This challenge actually is not too hard to do. So just make sure you're not like buying wrestlers in week 1, because then you're not going to have enough money to put together a full show. And right away, you can see like we've got quite a bit of money. We're attracting some fans already. Things are looking good for our group morale. Okay, let's see. Week 2, we got $65,000 to play with. Let's sign one wrestler. So here, I'm going to look for speed. I want to sign someone who's going to be, 20,000. Like Riho for 20,000 is actually a bargain. So here we go. What we are going to do is let's book another singles match. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to put Jericho in the first match this time against the Butcher. I'm going to have a 3-way women's match in the middle of the show with Shida, Abaddon, and Riho. And then in the main event, just a singles match between Matt Jackson and Chuck Taylor. And I'm not gonna set up anything else for week 2. That looks pretty good to me. So let's see what that does for us. You want to be conservative in the first couple of weeks of this challenge because you don't want to be spending too much money. So remember, the goal is to make cash in the end. So you have to make, hey, look at that. We already have 500,000 fans by week 3. And we're almost about halfway to the money objective. So you don't want to be, the funny thing is here, right, you got to sign wrestlers, you got to pay money. Darby Allin is actually a really good deal for 30,000. So by week 3, let's sign him. And again, there's way more than one way to do this challenge. I think Allin, though, is a good one with his speed and popularity. So you know what, we're going to start with, I have enough wrestlers now for a tag match. And to kind of not overuse everybody. I'm going to have him take on Darby Allin and, Darby Allin and Matt Jackson. And you know what? We're just going to book that 3-way women's match again, the same one. I guess we're using WWE style booking here in this game with a million rematches every week. And there we go. Let's do a 4-way in the main event. So again, the more wrestlers you book, the higher the morale will get, and the more money you're going to make as well, based on the popularity of the wrestlers that you book in that match. And Chuck Taylor, I'm not going to book any segments. Again, I just, you don't really need to use them. You can. You can use some gimmicks in this one as well, I believe. Let's see how we're doing after week 3. Yeah, we are killing it in terms of the audience numbers, as you can see. We made $95,000 there. Pretty good. Okay, and yeah, we've already reached the morale total by week 4, which is awesome. So now we're just worrying about the money, and you know what? We have enough wrestlers to kind of just get to the dollar figure without needing to sign anybody else at this point. So I'm just going to book a 4-way. Again, multi-person matches. That's your bread and butter in a lot of these challenges to get those figures up. So let's do, actually, sorry, didn't mean to select Abaddon there. And again, you have to be okay as well with kind of booking people in multiple matches on a show. If you have some kind of tick and you're against that, it's going to prove to be a lot more difficult. Yes, normally I am all about fairness and not overworking your employees, but in the case of this game, we're just going to do the challenges. We just want to achieve the goal, have the ends justify the means by whatever means necessary, basically, is what we're doing. And there we go. We have everything we need, and we've gotten to the final week. We've already accomplished all of our goals. And yeah, the final week, I'm not even going to book it, actually. The final week, you can book whatever you want because you've probably already achieved your goals. And if you haven't, hey, you can do it in the final week. So that'll get you there. Again, start off, just book the wrestlers that are assigned to you in week 1. Book 3 singles matches because you're only starting off with $30,000. A singles match is $10,000. So 10 times 3, 10,000 times 3 is 30,000. Simple math. And from there, you maybe want to sign 1 wrestler in week 2, another wrestler in week 3, and by that time, you should have more than enough to start booking some like 4-way matches and some 2 versus 2, just a standard tag match. And that you should be able to get the objectives pretty easily after that. All right, so if you like this video, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're enjoying and if maybe I can be giving something else in these videos or saying something else in these videos. Am I missing something or overlooking something in these videos? If you do enjoy them though, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications. Until next time, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.